In this video, we're going to learn how to practice our musical skills with the Rhythm Pattern Error Detection Skill Builder. Let's start with our music literacy skill objectives. The music literacy skill objectives for this skill builder are as follows. We're going to practice performing rhythm representations across a variety of representations. We're also going to practice rhythm identification and error detection across a variety of representations. Before you use the skill builder, however, make sure that you meet the music literacy prerequisites. In order to practice with the skill builder, players need to be able to do the following. Read, that is, silently comprehend or imagine, varied rhythm representations, such as animals, stick notation, and hand drum syllables. And you can review the listed tutorials if you need to learn how to do those. Also, players need to be able to perform, that is, say clap, varied rhythm representations. And if you can do these things, you are ready for the skill builder game. The materials that we need for the skill builder game are as follows. We need a rhythm pattern card deck that uses various rhythm representations, rhythm pattern dice, also using various rhythm representations, dice overlay tiles, and a matrix board for each player. To set up the game, player 1 draws a rhythm pattern card from the rhythm pattern deck and places it face up on the table. Note that this example will only use animals, but 4 representations will be used in total. Other players then copy the rhythm onto their matrix boards using the appropriate dice. To play the game, one player volunteers to provide a steady beat and lightly taps a 4-beat lead-in. Then player 1 only claps, does not say clap the rhythm on the card, but purposefully makes 1, 2, 3, or no mistakes in the performance. So, if the original rhythm on the card is, as shown, bear, bumblebee, monkey, bear, player 1 might purposefully clap a bear instead of a monkey on beat 3, thereby doing one error in the performance. So it might sound something like this. With the lead in. Then the other players use the dice overlay tiles to indicate any part of the rhythm pattern on their matrix board that deviates from the original rhythm on the card. So player 2, for example, would place an overlay tile on monkey if they thought that the performer did not clap monkey on beat 3. Players then share what they did with their matrix board patterns, and player 1 shares what mistakes he or she purposefully made. Each player is scored as follows. Each correct beat of the rhythm counts for 1 point. So if the original card is bear, bumblebee, monkey, bear, but player 1 clapped bear, bumblebee, bear, bear, player 2 would get 4 points because they correctly identified which error the performer made and did not indicate any other errors. Player 3 would get 3 points because out of the 4 beats, they only missed one of them. Player 2 would get 2 points, player 4 would get 2 points because out of the 4 beats, they missed 2. They got the first bear and the last bear, but they incorrectly identified bumblebee as being a mistake, and they also failed to note that monkey was performed incorrectly. And that's the game. The first player to 20 points wins. For those wishing to extend their skills further with some gameplay variants, one very powerful one for this error detection game is the music teacher variant, where players would use additional dice to notate the performed rhythm above the original rhythm on the matrix board for an extra point. So for example, with our original card of bear, bumblebee, monkey, bear, but player 1 switching the the monkey for a bear, player 2 would get an extra point if they correctly identified that monkey was performed incorrectly and bear was performed instead. So it's as if the player is correcting the performance of the other player. And this player 2 would get 5 points in this case. So that's the rhythm error detection game. Give it a try. Keep practicing and learning.